Most investors don't like losing. I don't like losing. In fact, most human beings don't like admitting loss. But loss is very important in the investment journey. It's very important in your ability to generate wealth over a long period of time. The smartest investors out there acknowledge that loss is a part of life. They don't run away from loss. They don't shy away from loss. In fact, they learn from loss. Nassim Taleb is an author that wrote a book called The Black Swan. Now, if you're not in investing, if you've never read an investment book before, you need to go out there and get The Black Swan and have it on your desk. It's an excellent book. In that book, which sold millions and millions of copies right around the world, Taleb actually talks about his favorite investment book. And the best book he read and recommends is something as a book called What I Learned Losing $1 Million. Now that raises an eyebrow because most guys in the investing game don't like talking about losses. But Taleb made a very important point, and his point was that if you study why people lose money, that will actually make you a better investor so that you don't replicate those mistakes. What I'm going to show you guys today is 3 points that I want you to put into place and acknowledge that are important in order to move forward from your losses. It's 3 simple strategies that you can adopt that will help you become a better investor and help you manage these losses. Now, before I get to the 3 points, I just want to draw on another example. Michael Jordan, who's one of my favorite basketball players of all time, arguably the world's best. Now, depending on who your basketball team is, you might disagree with that, but there's no disagreement that he's one of the best athletes that we've seen over the past 100 or 200 years. Michael Jordan, one of my favorite quotes from Jordan is a quote where he acknowledges the amount of loss or the amount of failure that he's had in his life. And the quote goes, "I've missed 9,000 shots in my career, lost 300 games, and had 26 missed game-winning points that he stuffed up and that he basically lost for his team." Now, there's an acknowledgement from one of the world's best athletes of how much he's lost, but how much he's learnt from that loss. So guys, the first point is you have to accept loss. Loss is part of the investment process. If you want to go into investing but you don't want to lose, guess what? There's going to be a huge reality check for you, and you'll either learn from that or you'll actually give up. So you need to acknowledge and accept that at times you will have to lose. The key is that you want to lose less than what you gain. And so it's very important to learn from your losses. That's the second point. Learning from your losses and minimizing your losses is the third point. Making sure that you cut your losses at a certain predefined point and you let your winnings run. What most people do is that they take profit whenever they make a little bit of money, but when they lose, they let those losses run. And that's the worst strategy out there. So accept loss, learn from your losses, minimize your losses. That will put you in a much better position. Learn to lose as an investor so that you can also learn to gain and hopefully build some serious wealth over the life of your investment journey. So guys, this type of content is what I write to those who are on our premium list on a weekly basis. Topics like this, we write to them regularly, comes out every Wednesday. We don't charge for any of that. It's free. The link is in the show notes, and I hope that you can join us and improve your journey, learn to be a better loser, but most importantly, use your lessons from your losses to create some nice big wealth in your future.